Hi there, my name's Alan Goodwin. I work with the Tennessee Department of Health. We just spent a fabulous couple of days with Jason, doing interactive things, learning how to communicate, learning how to network, it was fantastic. I can't speak highly enough about it. Everybody's come up to me afterwards and said what a great time they had, best conference ever, kind of comments along those lines. Absolutely fabulous time. I highly recommend if you're looking for somebody to engage your audience, draw them in and teach them how to look at things in a different light. Common things, but a different perspective. Jason's your man.
So my name's Sanjana Sam. I help to lead and coordinate this event. I heard Jason's name from actually TennCare, who's used him a lot. Jason was so easy to work with, very organized, and very flexible. So, he's willing to do extra time, and we had one of the speakers show up late. He was like, I've got you, I'm gonna take care of it. So he was super easy to work with, flexible, highly recommend.
Hi, I'm Elena Asbury. I'm from Morristown, Tennessee. And the reason I would recommend this whole session is because I am a highly uncomfortable person when it comes to networking and talking one-on-one. I might feel more comfortable doing a presentation. Those are the leadership skill sets that I come to the table with. But when it comes to that network, small group talk, I'm just not as good. But he took something that gave me normally a lot of stress and instead allowed it to, through awkwardness, become less stressful. Each part of the conversation, each new buddy that our besties that we had, was sillier and sillier, but yet it made me feel more comfortable and it was more relaxed as I went through. So definitely recommend. I had a very great time.
Hi, my name is Crystal Manners. I'm the State Dental Director with Tennessee Department of Health, and I really enjoyed Jason's session today. I enjoyed the simplicity of it. He made it fun, he made it relaxing, and we were able to engage with each other as a team in a very conversational and relational way. One of the things that he taught me that I think is a good reminder is that it's important that we remember that we are uniquely made and that we have something special to give. So I would highly recommend him.
Hey, I'm Heather Hobbs. I'm a nurse practitioner in the West Region at Gibson County Community Health Center, and we're participating this weekend in a leadership meeting with the Tennessee Department of Health. And we had an exercise this weekend with Jason that I absolutely loved and thought it was great for the community. He helped us be able to connect with each other. We're in a conference where we are trying to get in a mindset of yes, yes for the community, yes for our patients, wanting to help people see that we're available for them. And this exercise helped us come together and be able to see that other people are like-minded, that we all struggle, we all have issues that we need to recognize and be able to understand so that it can empower us to be better leadership to others. And so we definitely connected. We started out where we knew not everybody in the room, and through his coaching we met new people, introduced ourselves, helped see that we all have vulnerable moments in our leadership, and helped us understand how we can utilize that to bring together people, help us learn to empower ourselves and be able to recognize our strengths so that we can help empower the people that are underneath us, whether that be our co-workers, the whole region, but it helps us to empower others by first learning about ourselves. So he mentioned about being that selfish leader, meaning that, again, we look at ourselves and figure out, again, what things make us be what we are, so that we can help identify that in other people. So definitely him being at our leadership retreat was awesome. I feel like that, again, we have gained perspective, that we've gained new friends, and that we'll be able to take this into our daily work routine to help treat patients, help bring together our staff in order to, again, achieve a unity and that yes attitude that we want to. Thanks.
My name is Holly Moore. I'm one of the event organizers for the TDH conference retreat this year here at Montgomeryville, and we had Jason Lavasser with the Rockstar Project as kind of our keynote for 2 days. And what was so awesome was he had the opportunity to not only be the keynote, but he incorporated lots of fun. He stayed after hours when most people would retreat back to their room or go offside or whatnot, and he hung out with us, right? He was one of our key members of our team for these last 3 days, and that was so beneficial. He made us better. He made us better rock stars. He made us a better band, and we're so grateful for him. We hope to use him again in the future, and yeah, highly recommend his services to anyone.
I'm Matt Tuck. I'm a county director for Macon County, Clay County, and Jackson County Health Departments. I would say that if you are interested in getting a group of people comfortable with being uncomfortable, then he is your guy, because our entire group was very hesitant to get out and just randomly do a handshake with somebody or speak in front of a group. And I spoke in front of the entire group, and from that, somebody who had a similar experience to me came running over to me and was talking to me about things that they had done. So just a very good ice-breaking personal meeting with your coworkers and staff across the state that you may not be familiar with, to get you familiar with everybody that has similar jobs than you. So I very highly recommend. Thank you.
So what made you feel better towards the end of the whole event, the presentation?
I really just enjoyed all the practical tips that we learned. I thought that it was very warm and relational. We were able to connect with team members that we don't typically get to see in a really fun way. It was lighthearted and a lot of fun for a work event. How about you?
For me, I think it definitely was that I forget, as we're across the whole state, that we are all, of course, unique, but we're all here for a very similar purpose. And normally I interact with the same leadership individuals or a few here and there, but I don't get to interact with as many as I did within just this short group session. And it definitely gave me some contacts I'm going to keep in the future, my accountability partners, and keep that moving forward. What do you think was something that you will take and put into your bag of skills moving forward?
Well, I think one of the things that we talked about that was really helpful for me is when we learned how uniquely made we are, and we all have something different to offer. That's something that's a good reminder, as we share with other teams, especially on a broader scale. It's nice to, feel reminded that we have something important to share, and so, yeah.
What is something that you may have felt more not as skilled or uncomfortable doing today that you maybe feel better about after today?
And he said he can clip out stuff if he needs to.
Correct.
I think one of the things that we learned about the liking gap, I thought was really something that I had not heard put that way, that we're kind of hard on ourselves and that the way that others see us, they're more kind and, forgiving to us than maybe we can be to ourselves sometimes. I thought that was a good reminder.
Agreed.
Anything else you have that you'd like to share?
I think I shared with previously, but I think the big part for me that was it remains a boundary and something that I'm going to actually work on because of this session, where yes, I'm uncomfortable having those small group conversations unless it's with people I truly know, that you can't truly know someone unless you start those small conversations. And so this gave me a tool there, and then it also helped me as I'm thinking ahead, even as a leader for my own team, that not everyone is vocal, not everyone is willing to step out of their box a little bit, but I can use these tools to give them the answers first and then have the conversation about it so they don't feel like they're unprepared for that conversation. And I think that will really reach into the parts of my team that are a little quieter but have great ideas. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, very good. Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.